Ladies and gentlemen, folks worldwide, welcome back to another exciting episode of The Realest Talk Ever. The Realest Talk Ever? Dude, it's the realest talk ever. Before I get started, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High. The topic of the day is sex is marriage. Let me say that one more time. Sex equals marriage. That's right. 1 plus 1 equals 3. Oh man. But let me explain what I mean by sex equals marriage. It's no secret that folks who get married, after they get married, as far as the ceremony, the first thing that they do or want to do after they marry is have sex. So I asked the question, what if you couldn't have sex with your lover? Is it still marriage? Or is it just a commitment? Because that's what a marriage is commitment. It's a promise that I'm going to always be here forever and ever. And that's the same thing with sex. You always remember that person that you first had sex with, no matter how old you are. It's just a fact of life, that you having a physical and a spiritual connection with whoever you're having sex with at that moment, and what comes from, the physical sex depends on, I would say, the sperm. Usually someone get pregnant, and have another life. So that's why I say 1 plus 1 equals 3. Because man plus a woman equals another human being, like in 9 months. So we have to question everything and make sense of everything. But what really got me was people really don't even know that when you have sex with multiple partners, you're taking on multiple personalities. That's a true statement. Because, like I illustrated, it's a physical and a spiritual connection with whoever you're having sex with. That's why the Most High wanted us to only be with one woman or one man. Because, let's be real, what's the first thing that a virgin do after you have sex with a virgin? She becomes clingy. I would say she becomes very loyal and only wants one person. Just the way the Most High designed it. But in this day and age, they're telling us that it's okay to have multiple partners. They call it, they even gave it a name, and it's called dating. You can have relations with so-and-so, but they don't even tell them that that's marriage. And I understood it when I first met my wife. That's why I didn't rush to have sex, because I had to make sure that I wanted to be with her. There was more than just physical. I was attracted to more than just her body. It had to be something else there, because she might not have understood it, but I understand it clearly. Like, after this, somebody gonna be, or try to be, I'm gonna say after sex, you know, the other person really trying to figure out if they're good enough and where do we go from here, you know. And for the most part, if it's good to the ladies, you know, for the fellas, it's pretty much, you know, they're going to force you in a relationship. You're not going nowhere. If you drop it off good, you know, during your encounter, which is marriage, you know, she's convinced that you is who she want. Man, I'm joking, man, but I'm very serious at the same time. Like, and for me, just speaking from experience, that's how it was. Like, I had to be sure of who I was dealing with, because that's how it happens for me. Not to say that's how it happens, but anyway, having sex with people is marriage. Having sex is marriage, because you're spiritually inclined. Like for me and my wife, she just knows when I would say if someone was flirting with me, or if I was even considering the person who's flirting with me. It's like my wife would call me for no reason, out the blue. She might have just talked to me, but she'll just call me like, I don't know why I called you. And I'm like, I don't know either, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do something here. But it was, you know, a spiritual connection that she just reached out at that moment, I guess, to reassure me that, you know, she's still here. You know, something like that. But it's real. It's very, very real, of this sex equals marriage. And I hope I got my point across. Really wasn't trying to drag it out. But ladies and gentlemen, folks worldwide, please be careful of who you have sex with, you know, because sex does constitute marriage. Until the next time, like always, we're going to continue to fight for the truth or die for a lie. Peace and blessings to you all. May the Most High continue to watch over you and your entire family. Peace and blessings. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, please tone it down a bit. There's an announcement I'd like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?